we have almost a full cast tonight. Almost a full crew and almost a full orchestra. So when you see at the end of the show, when the cast all gestures this way, what they're actually doing is acknowledging our orchestra, who are playing live, but they're next door. And we've had to augment them with a few extra tracks just because we've got some people dancing. Now take a look back there, and you'll see a man wearing a mask. That's Mr. Case. Hi, Mr. Case. So it's happy to be watching him in there. Now, one of the benefits of being the producer and director and choreographer of a show is you can bend the rules a little bit. And I happen to know that Mr. Case has a birthday tonight. And also, one of our nieces, Keely, has a birthday tonight. And one of our sound technicians, Akash, has a birthday tonight. Now, heads up, Akash isn't here tonight. Not that I noticed. So you're welcome to sing birthday to him too, but definitely, we're all about to do an impromptu singing of happy birthday to Mr. Case and Keely. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Case and Keely. Happy birthday to you. It has been an absolute pleasure to work with Mr. Case, Mr. Bell in the music department. For those who don't know, this is my last year doing theater at Lincoln after 27 years. And they've been absolutely the best partners I could ever ask for. 4 years ago, we were doing Into the Woods. And a lot of people were out sick then, but not saying you were worried would kill them. Scary enough, but it was a challenge, we got through it. 2 years ago, we were doing Fiddler on the Roof. And at this time that year, we were all home, hoping maybe we would get a chance to show our hard work, and then eventually accepting that's not going to happen. So we come to you tonight with a renewed sense of purpose and gratitude. This cast, I can honestly tell you, has been absolutely amazing to work with, and they renewed my faith in humanity. When I watch the news and other things, I don't know. When I'm spending time with them, I feel a lot better about life. I'll tell you that right now. And this musical comes from the golden era of musicals, where everything could be finished with a song and a smile. But at the same time, there were some questionable parts of that time that we didn't always want to talk about. In this show, you're going to see some hate symbols up on stage because we can't teach today's generation why another country, moving into another country, just taking them over, can still happen. Unless we don't water it down for them and we remind them this is a very real problem still. And so we're not watering down this golden musical to make it absolutely palatable for everyone. I'm hoping you're going to have a conversation on your way home tonight. Wow, some of those things really aren't the same anymore. Wow, some of those are. But at the same time, one thing I can tell you, as you will read in the program, The Sound of Music to me is all about love. The love of the performing arts, the love of music. It's the first musical I directed here 26 years ago, and I'm so excited that it's my last one, because when you hear this music, one of my favorite things, well, you're about to see them all. So thank you all, and I hope you enjoy the show.
that rise from the lake into the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stone on its way. To sing the night like a Lord who is learning to pray. I long to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed. The sound of and I'll
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Bergson? There's Christina and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
Told you, Sister Bergson.
Abbey.
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. Turning to me, express his God's intent.
She wants it on her way to melt some whistles on the stair.
And underneath, she has confidence in her hair.
I leave her
He's always late for travel,
but her penitence is real.
he's always late for everything, except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I
Maria's not an answer to the
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then she's not Greta.
But yeah, makes me laugh.
A problem like Maria.
How do you catch a crowd and hear it up?
How to find you by Miss Maria.
Many a thing you know you like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay? When listen to all you say. How do you believe upon the same? Oh, how do you solve a problem like that?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and amused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb.
Shall I press her and master her the morning from its nest?
She's a grown, growing, nervous, out of world. She is gentle, she is wild, she's a riddle, she's a child, she's a heather, she's an angel, she's a
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a crowd and pin it down? How do you find a word that please Maria?
I am grateful to you all. Abbey? Come here, Maria. Sit down.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. You've been so kind to give me permission to leave.
It wasn't about you being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margaret heard me open the gate.
Maria, very few of us were asleep last night. We can only think that you'd lost your way and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey where we have a rule about singing.
The hearts will fall for me. And Sister Margaret is always reminding me, but too late after I've started singing.
And the day you were in the garden singing at the top of your lungs?
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window, you saw me and stopped.
It's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a little girl. Please, I can't quite remember.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages dried up in trees. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly fruit on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver-eyed winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things that I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses and blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver-white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn lights, when the bee sings, when I feel inside, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. You're right, it's that kind of song.
singing always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was raised in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you were prepared for the way we live, weren't you?
No, but I pray and I try.
Maria, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
Find out what is the will of God and do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then,
dress you wore when you first came to us, is it still in the robing room?
I know, Mother. I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Sister Margaret says that when we enter the Abbey, our world... Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother, please, no.
For a while only, my child.
Send me away, Mother, please. This is what I want. This is my life.
Are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you'll come back to us knowing what we expect and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it, I promise.
Maria.
If it's God's will, where am I to go?
There's a family. A family of 7 children. You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a very brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, it'll be very sweet.
You're not being sent to his battleship, my dear. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Of course, my dear.
These are a few of my favorite things. I've been given permission to sing! What will this day be like? I wonder, what will my future be? I wonder if it could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never done. Now here I'm facing adventure. Why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I have. The courage to serve them with reliance, face my mistakes without defiance, show them I'm worthy, and while I'm there, I will show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test. I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm, tall, and all the children. Heaven bless them, they look up to me and mind me. With each step I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree. I'm confident. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. The signs which you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in weather. Strength lies in nights, peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's heaven. All I trust, I leave my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence alone. Oh, help me. I have confidence alone. Besides what you see.
answer. Do you know why? Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. Happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? They said I've had enough of this and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa pulling her tricks again, putting toads in the bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't wait.
Oh?
She's coming from Naumburg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. And the telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir, it was from France. There was a call earlier from Vienna, perhaps Schrader. I have a number in the
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler. Herr Detweiler. And Frau Schrader. Who wanted me on the telephone?
The post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
That's a scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
That's what people are saying. If Germany did invade Austria, at least we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He whistled for us when his wife was alive.
He's the captain of his ship again.
Can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
That's too bad. You could have made a fortune.
We'll wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp, your Fräulein.
Maria Ryan.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here. Would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. This is the one they gave me?
So, what about this one?
No, it belonged to our last crush once. I would have made my summer dress, but wasn't given any time.
So this is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last crush once. Trust me, I would have made my own clothes.
Good. I'll see to it that you're given some new material. Today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning, they spend in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. And you will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and be your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals, so you can call them when you meet them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa. Kurt. Brigitta. Marta.
And that's Gretel. Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
Well, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend. Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house in a large estate. They've been taught to come only when they hear their signals. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Oh, you wouldn't have to trouble with that, sir, because I can answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Here, I'll show you. Yes, sir. As my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria. That is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. Fräulein Maria, please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Well, I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. Now, I forgot to return your whistle, Captain. I won't need it. Captain. Well, I'll bet you just ask me to tell me your names again and how old you are. Now, you were...
I'm Lisa. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. Just be friends.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14, I'm a boy.
A boy. Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are.
Louisa.
I'm Brigitte, she's Louisa, and she's 13 years old, and you're smart. I'm 9, and I think you're just the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt, and I'm 11. Well, almost.
That's a nice age to be, 11. Almost.
I'm Marta. I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday. I love a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. Now, you're Gretel? I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No. Well, the first thing you have to do is to tell Father to mind his own business.
Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's this?
Oh, my guitar.
Where'd you bring it for?
For when we all sing together.
You don't say.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start from the very beginning. Very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. A deer, a female deer, rain from the golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, but a long way to run. So, I need a pulling thread, love, a note to follow song. Tea, with jam and bread, that will bring us back to down. A deer, a female deer, rain from the golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, but a long way to run. So, I need a pulling thread, love, to follow song. With jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. A deer, a female deer, rain, a drop of golden sun. A name I call myself, but a long way to go. I drink the jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. The rain starts walking on. So is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on. No, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the notes we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now really good.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Right now, let's put it all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything. So, different words. One word for all three notes. You can sing most anything. You said one word for every note. Yes, Brigitte, I did. But when you sing anything, you're using three notes on one word. I guess that's right. Well, sometimes we do that. All right, all together, and when you know to sing, you can sing Good night, Rolf.
Liesel,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Oh no, I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram from Franz?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but no one's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, Your father is pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrians.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know, I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. Well, what's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
Right on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and throughways and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
Yes, I've ever had. I hope the captain likes it, because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me, for the children. For playclothes.
Non-trapped children never play. Captains like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on the grass, I mean, think of all the rocks in the cage.
Captain says the best exercise is marching. Children will continue to march. They'll be finding room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
Oh, but these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
Who knows? Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. Sometimes even the children get rid of their governesses just because they want to see their father.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. Well, you can put that away. You won't be needing it.
Why not?
Captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
He used to love music. He had wonderful evenings here. Wife would sing, he'd play the guitar or violin. Now he shut all that out of his life.
That's why he's the way he is. And not to have music. That's wrong for him and wrong for the children.
It'll work out. Captain may marry again before the summer's over.
Well, that would change everything. They'll have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You better close your windows.
Dear God, I know now that I have been sent here on a mission. I must help these children love their mother and prepare them to win her love so she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in eyesight. God bless Captain. God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel. Oh, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? God bless, what's his name? God bless my mother and Sister Margareta and everybody at Onberg Abbey. Now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to. Are you going to tell on me? Help me to be understanding, and so I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and someone locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everyone up. So when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
You climbed that trellis to get up here.
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Lisa, were you walking out all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress out tonight, nobody will notice it tomorrow. Then all this will be between just you and me. You can put this on. Take that in there, soak in the bath stuff, and come back here and sit on the edge of my bed. We'll have a talk.
I told you today that I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
It's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? Not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? You stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared.
Wait for me!
Oh no? Look. Come on, all of you on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh no, we were just trying to make sure.
You were. Yeah, was this your idea for a drink?
No, it was Kurt's.
Oh, that's it, Kurt. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers back.
Well, I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder anymore. High on a hill, this lonely goat herd lay, lay, lay. Loud is the voice of the lonely goat herd lay, lay, folks in a town knows quite remote herd lay, lay, lay. Last year clear from the goat herd's road herd lay, lay, Prince on a bridge of a castle mount herd camping comfort, lay, ho, lay, ho, lay. You're the head of a girl and comfort, lay, ho, lay, ho. Soon had the mouth gleaming around her, lay, ho, lay, ho, lay. What to do it for a girl and comfort, lay, ho, lay, ho.
Detweiler we're having coffee out here. Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader.
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz? Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains. They're magnificent.
Ah, yes. Well, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that green stretch of woods over there, when the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
Oh, and that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except that you keep moving. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Perhaps I've been looking for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Well, Max can't be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Cult Fair Festival, but you like it here.
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You president of a corporation?
After all, I've managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
Well, I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Sir, Herr Detweiler would like his coffee. While he's telephoning, he just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Hey, love.
How would you like this for the Gaussberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Georg, why am I up here?
I told you it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max,
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, do you have a cathedral around here?
Yes, that's our Abbey, Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Ah, good. In the next few days, I visit all these little towns around here and listen to Zangerboom's choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Yes. It was in a town about that size, Wattsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. They won the festival in 1930, became very famous, toured all over the world.
oh yes, whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Hey, who lives in that dilapidated castle down there, Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
Well, I'm afraid I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today, it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't the time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
It couldn't have been an intentional slide because they haven't met me yet.
Yes, you're right. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms way upstairs, the lovers start to snuggle. Their famous war misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. Lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
There's not a sign of them anywhere.
Now, little son, do you share with me? We do not leave from a harmony. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You're fond of bonds and you own a lot. I haven't played entity so long.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No one for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You're comfortable in one of your Mercedes.
Far, very far up the Lime Marie, quaint and bizarre like a tea Marie. 2 millionaires with a
Financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, life is too short, not world of poor and pleasure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we, lost in our wealthy domains are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep our hands alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you.
We'll make our lives
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't see, or I mean, I didn't know, Hello!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
You delivered a telegram. Now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
I'm an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you did, I'm certain that I would hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable. Herr Detweiler, there was a call. I'll take it!
Straight lines! Get cleaned up. Get back into your uniforms and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of the nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains I used to hang in my bed. There was plenty of where left.
I'm sorry, you mean to tell me my children have been seen running around the neighborhood wearing old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everybody smiles at them.
Yes, I don't wonder.
They say they're real Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, someone must tell you you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't care to hear from you
Oh,
about
I know you
my...
don't, but you've got to. Hey, please. Please wasn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her like one, Captain, you're gonna have mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid of himself. He's shy, he's aloof. He needs you, he needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte can tell you about him. She can tell you a lot more if you just gotta know her. Because she notices things. She always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt's sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do the rest of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. Just gotta let her have a good time. And Martha, I don't know about yet, but someone's gotta find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Please, Captain, love Gretel.
Stop! Stop it! You will pack your things, and you will return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you're gone, there will be... What's that? Who's singing?
My children.
My children singing.
I want to live with secret crush right when they first met.
Georg, you must hear.
That it gives my heart wants to be like the wind.
children, I'd like to have you show Frau Schrager the gardens.
Yes, show me the garden. I want to see everything. And you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll get them straight for a long time. I'm Marta.
No, I'm Marta. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children. No, I want you to stay.
Might be of any help.
You have already. You brought music back into my home. I nearly forgot. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I came back to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He asked me to stay on with the children
You're staying on?
until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going to become a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you. Yes, to the call, yes. Come along now, the party started.
Never had a party in our house before.
Oh, yes, there used to be lots of parties here.
Richard and I used to sneak out and watch the movies upstairs.
I remember the music.
Once, your father brought an orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Go ahead.
I remember beautiful ladies and everybody laughing.
I think she was here all the time.
Yes, please. We can't sing.
Yes, of course. But remember what Fraulein Maria told us.
Yes.
You have German blood, haven't you? I'm not a German, I'm an Austrian. There is going to be an Anschluss. I warn you and everyone like you. And that goes for
It's
us.
much more pleasant On the terrace. Baron Elberfeld, it's a pleasure to have you and the Baroness here again.
Fashion is charming, Gale.
I hope she didn't do.
Oh, no, just a headache. I am on my way up to see her now. We'll find you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Well, half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time, not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir, Dr. Schrader asked me to let you know that she'd join her in a few minutes.
Thank you. You might see whether she'd like this glass of brandy.
Kurt, I had a dance landmark since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember? Show me.
Dancing.
Come. He's at the left behind the back.
Yes, that's right. First, the boy and the girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Here, let me show you. That is how it's done.
Your face is all red. I guess I'm not very used to dancing. Well, hello there. Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader.
Yes, thank you, Kearns. Oh, Uncle Max, we're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. After all, Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Ah, Max, you're back, and as usual, just in time for dinner.
Georg, did you think you could give a gala without me?
Well, oh dear, now we're an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Lisa, run and tell Frau Schmidt to send 2 more places, and I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
Oh, no, she's much too young, I'll ask. Maria?
You can't be serious.
Well, of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
I don't mind, but your friends, you can't expect them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Why not?
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, been talking about you all day. Come on, Gaylord. I've been dodging these people for an hour. Father.
Good evening, Fräulein.
Hey, that's why it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Francesca didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get at the party. She was faking. Frankie, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true. But I do know. I heard her through the fire that she's been dodging those people. That doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that your children like Francesca. I like her, right? Why is it important? Well, I think she's going to be her new mother. Oh, well, I know. Father's never going to marry her. Why he couldn't? And why couldn't he? Because he's in love with you. Now, Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing. You must know that. Brigitte, no. Remember the other night when I was sitting together singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? He was laughing and forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped him to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You're in love with him too.
All right, Reverend, one more dance. You are not going to be having dinner with the children tonight. You're going to be having dinner down here with us. Oh, yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night. We were all singing. It was lovely, soft, and quiet. Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. You don't want the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
Oh, no, Elsa, not here.
Please, Georg, the way they did it for me, it was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Please, Georg, for me.
Presto, chango.
Max, we're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is calling out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully we tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, our readers say goodnight. I hate to go and miss this pretty sight. So long, farewell, our readers say adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, our readers say. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, our readers say goodnight. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I flee, I fly.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
In all over Austria for something like this with a festival, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You have to talk to him.
Max,
Elsa, this is important to Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm.
Sophia, take on your parchment to the robing room. God bless you, my child.
Mother, Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she came to me.
Strange. She's happy to be here, but I'm happy too.
Why did they send her back to us?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken since we prayed.
I shall see her.
Maria.
This must have been a trying experience for you, my dear.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I learned I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. What happened? Why did you come back to us?
I was frightened.
Frightened.
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay, and I knew that here I would be waiting it. Here I would be safe.
Maria, the Abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it that you can't face?
I can't face it again.
Thank you, Mr. Reverend. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Well, Perdita said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and then there was, and we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe, and I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
Well, if I did, I didn't know that I did. That is what has been torturing me. I was there on God's errand, and to have asked for the captain's love, it would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. But I do know this. I am ready, at this very moment, to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love between a man and a woman is holy too. When we first talked, you told me that you remembered your mother and father before they died. Do you remember, were they happy?
Yes, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And you, my dear, have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my whole life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
Maria, just because you love this man doesn't mean you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please, let me stay here.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out your problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Far away by way little girl in a pale pink coat, her lay, ooh. Oh, oh, lay, oh, lay, oh, 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 lay, oh, lay, oh, oh, lay, oh, lay, oh, lay, oh, lay, oh, lay. Enough. Now, sing seriously. Liesel, give us the key. That's nice. Very nice. Except it's no, good. Imagine you're on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Matt?
Any concert hall, maybe Caltech concert hall, but a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party you sang so beautifully, with such spirit. Well, let's try again. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fraulein
You do
Maria.
not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've experienced choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Please. Now, what are we going to sing? Doe, a deer, a female deer. We are not to mention Fraulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are we going to sing?
With the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that one. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
Only one she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fraulein Maria coming back?
Oh, no, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother.
Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all decided last night. I'm very happy. Well, it is time for your afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria wanted to feel better, she would always sing that song. Remember? Yes.
All right.
Let's try it.
Raindrops
on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
White dresses with satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, summer and winters and closets in spring. These are a few of my favorite things. Lemon dog bites, little bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel Any telegrams lately?
No, Fraulein.
Now be back to the boarding school. Please, so you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to tell you. We have something to tell you, too. You must have a great deal to tell me. I guess the most important is that Father is going to be married. Married? To Frau Schrader? Are you sure? Yes, he told us himself. We found him! We found him!
Liesel,
Lisa, forget us, boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please, don't ask me why. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
You're back to stay.
Only until you can find another governess.
No, you've been missed by the children. Everyone has missed you very much. Nothing was the same. While you were away, everything was wrong.
But
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children now. Maria, new dress.
Even in posture.
I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see,
I didn't argue about it.
I know, and that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Goodweller, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Garrett, what we're talking about.
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too.
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him the last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all of his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is for sure. Nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, do-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against the storm, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
Have to bow your head to stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith in your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way for us to know the first stop, even if we try. So I'm not going to worry, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
right angle. We make a cockeyed circle around the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to roll around the sun, you're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one.
That's you,
That's I,
and me. That's all-absorbing character.
that fascinating creature.
That super special feature, me. So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. And I cannot tell you why. Charming, that's wrong. As I'm living just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as nothing else is wonderful as
Me. On one thing alone, we agree. Each person is important to himself, but you can't save yourself by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by putting your head
Call for Berlin,
in the
sir.
lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No, not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back? I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if we can take holiday from their lessons so we can go on a picnic tomorrow.
Yes, that'll help.
I would make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain? Children told me you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry. If I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you're going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret says when God shuts the door.
I know he opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
Mother asked. She said you had to look for your life.
Often, when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first, and then one day or one night, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now, and I realize this is not something that has just happened. It's something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, she said that night when we were dancing.
Well, she was quite right. That was no ordinary dance. No, was it?
I had danced like that since I was very little. It's quite different when you're all grown up, isn't it?
Yes. Maria, when you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you? You'll find that's different too.
Is it?
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you wish.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
Perhaps I had a wicked child.
together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigida. For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should.
Somewhere in my love, childhood, I must have done something good.
Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could,
So somewhere in my love,
or childhood.
I must have done
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Let's ask the children.
Sister Margaretta! She hasn't had time to put in the lining.
Sister Berta, the mirror?
Her eyes
a child. But let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful.
Liesel, Gretel, Marta. See. Celtic Festival, 1938. And look here, the Von Trapp family singers. And here are your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always glad?
Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when...
Stepmother, can you help me, please? The Cavalier's here. He wants to know why you're flying to his flat.
Hi!
Trying to explain the...
Keep quiet. When is Captain Bontrop returning?
Who knows when a man is on his honeymoon?
These are not times for joking. It has been 4 days since he launches. This is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
I mean the flag with the black spider on it.
Brigida,
Do you permit such remarks in this household? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the third secretary. Now I'm the first secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp? I can only take my orders from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Hi!
Hi,
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Lisa, be sure you get all the children on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Are you sure father's going to be all right with this?
Oh, he'll be pleased and proud.
Lisa, do you think so?
Brigida, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here.
That's Mama's way.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry to tell them anything. Georg, we're expecting you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we miss you so much.
You miss Mo.
We missed all the noise in the morning.
The noise you made telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing. You'll get to hear us sing very soon. Look, Father's singing in the Cuthbert Festival on Friday.
What? Max, are you responsible for this?
I was just waiting to talk to you about it, Georg.
Well, you can't talk your way out of this one.
President!
Listen, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. It'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
My family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You've never heard such praise.
Gary, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy,
And for the festival, people come from all over the
It is
world.
out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the answers happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful. What? To these swine?
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels. But you must convince him he has to compromise.
Max,
Maria, you must.
you can't ask him if he knows where he is.
Then I will talk to him. Those children don't sing at the festival. Well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children, and now I know you love father.
And I love him very much.
How can you be so sure?
I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. And I know now how to spend my life. Bells sound ring it, song you sing it, and love in your heart was there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When
have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
You stay here with Liesel, I'll give it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Hi!
Heil!
Troll. Ron.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nonnenberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come to the right side.
Troll, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he'd better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He'd better get out quick. Oh, cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Oh, at least we won't cry. How could he turn on Father that way? Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision so soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg.
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is it would be a relief and a comfort to know that even the children are all right. But that also means... Maria, please help me.
Whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now. I can't do it.
Oh, of course not.
We'll have to leave Austria right away.
I have to leave tonight.
Not
Now.
without my family. And besides, we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We have to plan. We have to have time.
Hi! Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
We'll have to make time.
We must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers? That's what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, you stay here with Georg. I need the children. Please look at me the children quickly.
This way, Admiral, we can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber may I present Herr Detweiler. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
You're here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
Yes, I just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
The Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I am here. Having had no response to our telegram, the High Command sent me in person.
That's very flattering, Admiral, but I don't have the...
And I'm here to present you with your commission.
I am deeply conscious of the honor, sir, but it seems
Your
that...
orders are to report immediately to our naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately. I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
It was at my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam,
What I mean, sir, is we were all singing at the Kautsburg Festival Friday night. I see the Von Trapp family singers in the program.
It's all been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral!
Is there a telephone I could use?
Right this way, Admiral. If there's any question,
Perhaps adding the weight of my voice? It doesn't say here, it says here the music show.
It said the Von Trapp family singers. I'm the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you were going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Lisa, will you give us a do? Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden star. Mi, a name I call myself.
Far, a long, long way to run. forever. Edelweiss,
Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me.
blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what the conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think we should have an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the family Von Trapp has to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
Sad sorts of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeples too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, off we just say goodnight.
We hate to go and miss this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, off we just say adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, off we just say goodbye.
We flit, we float, we flee, we fly.
So long, farewell, off we just say goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Zangerbund of Herthagen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweger. the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murdoch. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. Play something.
They only have 5 minutes left to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I've counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Sister Margarita, we had no idea we would get in this much danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look, there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't this guardhouse?
Yes, darling.
You must all stay very, very quiet. I'll let you know when they've gone.
When they've gone, do we go home?
No, darling, I'm afraid we have a long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, let's all stay close to each other.
Lieutenant!
No one out here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are so sorry we brought this to you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We get our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They left the guard on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there, protecting us, but now it seems they've become our enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you heard? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills from whence cometh my help.
I know those mountains as well as I know these gardens. And so do you, and once we're over those mountains, we're in Switzerland. We can help them.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth by peace. The mountains and the hills will break forth before you into singing. Every day
Jim told us that theater isn't just about learning how to act or learning how to work a light board. It's about learning how to be a kinder, more empathetic, and overall better human. And I just want to say, and I think everyone on stage will agree with me when I say this, that we are all better people for knowing Jim Carragher.